course, is guard your ID. Now, it was so interesting because, you know, Allie, the other night I threw out some trash. And I threw out an old appliance that wasn't working anymore. I threw it on the top of my garbage can. The next morning, I came out and threw a couple extra water bottles, and the appliance was gone because scavengers had come during the night and gone through everyone's garbage. Now, what if I had had sensitive information in that garbage and they had made off with it? I'm not saying that they did or would do something bad with it. But my point is, somebody can go through your garbage at any time once you relinquish it to the curb. What we're going to do is help you guard your ID because millions of people in this country every day fall victim to identity theft. And if your identity is stolen, do you know whose responsibility it is to fix it? Yours. And do you know who pays for it? You do. This is the Advanced X Identity Protection 3-piece wide roller set. Now, since we first introduced this, over 250,000 sets ordered. And we were able to bring it in at a really remarkable Black Friday sale price, $19.17. Now, what you're getting here will be 3 rollers, about 1,000 swipes per roller. And you get gift boxes with these, so they're perfect for gift giving and stocking stuffers. So I have this for you in the classic blue. I believe we're calling this one classic blue. Or no, is this the navy? That's the navy, I beg your pardon. Navy's very limited, only 3 dozen. Beside that, I've got it for you in coral, 1600 in the coral, then gray. Then I have it in wine. Don't forget here I've got it in purple. And finally on the end I have it for you in classic blue. 5 easy payments on your credit card. Let's welcome in Diana Seastep because what she's going to do is show you an enlarged version of what these rollers are going to do when you roll them over your sensitive information. And Diana, first, welcome to our show. It's great to see you.
Thank you. Great to be here.
And this is the perfect solution when we're trying to throw away sensitive information. My question for you, will this work on matte and shiny paper?
It sure will. Just give it a little dry time if anything's a little bit glossy. So what these are, so they're self-inking roller stamps. So you simply twist the cap off. You don't have to mess around with an ink pad or anything. The ink's all inside. It will self-ink. And then this is what is on that stamp surface. This is that blown up version. You can see all the different characters. They go different directions. So it's almost like an encryption that you're going to roll over things like your social security number, your name, your address, your birth date, any kind of sensitive financial or medical information. And I can show you on a couple documents here close up how incredibly this works. So on a W-2 form, social security number, name, address, income information. This is all precious information that we don't want getting into the wrong hands. So with just a few simple swipes, I am able to obliterate that information. I'm going to hold it up super close so you can see. You cannot read through the characters. And I'm going to flip it over because you can't read through it from the back either. So it's just a simple way. We get so much paper, we can deposit checks with just a picture from our camera now, things that might have our signature on it, things that have our debit card number on it. So with just some simple swipes, that information is now gone. I can safely put this in my trash or recycle bin and know that those dumpster divers or anybody walking through the landfill won't be able to get that information.
Now, Diana, I need to let everyone know that the navy has sold out, so we're going to take this navy away, pass this off this way. I will also tell you coral is going to be the next one to go. 1,400 in that coral to go around. I also have the gray. Here's the wine. I have it in purple. And finally, I have the classic blue. Now, ordinarily, 3 of these pieces sold separately at retail would run you almost $45. We're going to do it tonight for $25.80 less. And Diana, this is an in-stock item. This is ready to ship. So you're not having to wait. You're not having to rent a jet ski and go ship to ship out off the port of Los Angeles. That's not where this is. This is in our warehouse and ready to ship to you. The only thing we're waiting on is your order. And I can tell you that in this show alone, already 1,300 of these are gone. And 1,000 people are dialing in. And just for grins and giggles, Dan, how many people are browsing? Oh, my word. There are 30,000 people on QVC.com right now browsing about. Some are shopping. Some are looking for Guard Your ID. I want to show you again just what Diana was showing you. We get these checks with our credit cards all the time, because what they want you to do is pay a bill and they'll charge you the highest interest rate. So we don't use these checks, right? But if you throw these away, they're very, very negotiable. So what we want to do is take our Guard Your ID, block out the name, the institution, the account number. I like to come over here and make sure the check number is gone too. Now notice I only did that one time. If you do this, all you're doing is wasting ink, because it just takes one swipe to camouflage what's underneath. And once you've done it, you can throw that into your recycle bin and know that you're safe. Just one swipe takes care of all of that sensitive information. Now, with each one of these rollers, Diana, we're talking about how many swipes?
1,000 swipes with each roller, so 3,000 swipes in the set. And they're so simple and easy to use. It's something that anybody who gets mail or pays bills could use. Even if you have a shredder, there's so many things we get in the mail: the boxes, the bubble mailers, the plastic envelopes our clothing comes in. We have medicine bottles. So things that also have our precious information on them that can't be shredded. This is a great companion to that. Magazines and catalogs and things. It's such an easy way for peace of mind for you and your family. And I love this as a gift for somebody out on their own for the first time, either the college student or kids, our younger generation living on their own in their first apartment. It comes with a little lesson like, hey, this is how you need to take care of your financial information. When you get a bank statement, when you pay a bill, when you get a pay stub, we have to teach our younger kids, like my son who's in college now. I sent him off with one of these, but it was a conversation we had when he was 16 because I found his pay stubs in his trash can. So it's just a lesson that we all need to, take seriously, because
Sure.
we don't know what happens with our papers when we toss them away. So this is an easy way to help protect yourself and your family.
Now, let's remind you, this is a Black Friday sale price of $19.17. We know it's not Black Friday yet, but we don't want you to wait until Black Friday to get the great savings. And in this show alone, we've already taken orders for 3,200. I have another 1,400 people waiting to place an order. So utilize QVC.com in your mobile app, because this is an in-stock item. We're ready to ship this right now. All we're waiting on is your order. And if you want to order multiples of these, they make great gift ideas for anyone on your gift list, because everyone, and hear me, everyone, has private information that they want to protect. Now, here's your set of 3 in the coral. This is most limited, and now fewer than 1,000 to go around in that coral. Let me also tell you that we have this for you in the gray, and you do get the gift boxes, perfect for stocking stuffers. Here's the wine. I also have it in purple, and finally I have it in the classic blue. Now, take a look at our value story, because again, at retail, you'd be looking at nearly $45 if purchased separately. These would run about $14.65 each. Multiply that by 3, because you're getting 3. You'd be looking at just a few pennies shy of $45. We're going to save you $25.80 tonight. And we're going to ship this directly to your doorstep or wherever you have us send it. This is also an in-stock item, so it's ready to ship now. With so many people waiting to place an order, the best thing I can tell you right now, QVC.com and your mobile apps. 2 best ways to order right now, because it is the 11th day of November. Before we realize it, it'll be gobble, 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 and then after that, it's jingle bells. And everybody is going to be thinking, oh my word, I've got to get my gift shopping done. If you haven't started or need to add some gifts to your gift closet for all the folks you need to remember, this one's easy. This one is useful. Everyone's going to find this to be a really, really great game changer. I'll tell you now that we've taken orders for 4,700 and 1,600 people now waiting to place an order. Diana, this just is such a good idea. It's one of our longest running products on QVC, because it just keeps doing the job. Everyone loves it.
Exactly. It's so easy and simple to use. I love that it's portable. You can do this while you're watching TV at night and finally going through your mail. It doesn't matter if people are sleeping, it's quiet. You can bring one to work if you've got some sensitive information there. So it's just a simple way. With just one swipe over that information, those special Guard Your ID characters are going to block things. Look at on a prescription bottle. I mean, you don't want to throw things away and have people know what kind of medications are in your home. Anytime we get packages and boxes, our name, our address, our bills have our spending habits on them. The dumpster divers look at your trash and recycle bin like a puzzle. They're sort of piecing things together until they can finally open up an account in your name or something. It's such an awful feeling to have your identity stolen, and it can take months to really turn that around. So this is just a simple way to help prevent that from happening.
We're getting busier on our phone lines now, and everyone is looking at buying multiples because we've got all these in stock. These are ready to go, ready to ship to you, and they'll land directly on your doorstep because we know this is the busiest time of year for everyone. So isn't it nice you can open your door and say, oh, wow, look, the Guard Your ID is here. I can go ahead and tuck this in the gift closet, or I can go ahead and wrap these up, or get these to the teachers for teacher gifts. I can put these in the gift closet and have them at the ready for when I need an extra gift and something a little more substantial than just a greeting card. Now here's your coral choice. I have actually 800 left in the coral. Here's gray. I also have the wine color. Here's purple. And finally the classic blue. Don't miss these because if you went to retail to buy these separately, $14.65 each times 3 is nearly $45. We're going to save you almost $26 tonight. 6,400 are now out the door. I have 1,700 people waiting to place an order. Every time I update you, that number gets higher. What I don't want you to do is wait, because with one swipe, you can protect yourself. With one more swipe, you've got more of that sensitive information and your buying history now all blotted out. Here's more information that I don't want anyone to get a hold of. Now it's gone. So this, oh, here's a name. Let's get rid of that. And now it's over. This can go in the recycle bin. I just used my Guard Your ID this morning because, Diana, you know that I'm a big stickler for covering up tracking numbers. So
Yes.
on my packages that I'm receiving, and I ordered quite a few of my cookbooks because I'm giving some as gifts. And so as they've come in, I am blotting out with my Guard Your ID tracking numbers, my name and address, all those things, before those cardboard boxes go into recycle. This is why it's so important to have a tool like this.
It is. It's so important. It's so simple for anyone to use. I can show you here on a prescription receipt. You know, it has date of birth, medication, doctor's information. With just a few swipes, I'm able to obliterate that information. I want to hold that up really closely so you can see there's no way to make out what was under there without, you know, even turning it around. There's no way to read through those special Guard Your ID characters. They're designed to block that information, and with just one swipe. So it can't be any easier. It's something that absolutely everybody who gets mail, pays bills, you know, anybody can use this. Any age can use this. It's so simple and easy.
So many of you now are picking yours up, and I'll tell you, this is something that is really, really extraordinary. We're just shy of $45 if purchased separately. Tonight, we're going to save you almost $26 on this set of 3. We're incredibly busy. QVC.com and mobile apps are the best way to get through. And if this is in your shopping cart right now on QVC.com, check out now, because it only holds it there for a certain amount of time before it releases that quantity back into inventory. We have how many people waiting to place an order, Dan? 1,800 people are ready to place orders. Many of them ready to place multiple orders. This is your chance to go ahead and lock yours down. Now I have it in coral. 600 left in the coral. Here's gray. I also have it in wine. Here's the purple. And finally, we have it in the classic blue. This is an in-stock item ready to ship now. And we're awfully excited to have this for you. How many are gone now, Dan? Over 8,000 are gone. And we've got 1,800 people on the phone lines waiting to place an order. We'll keep you updated on this, but please check out now. If this is in your shopping cart, we don't want you to be without Guard Your ID. Working on matte and shiny catalog paper. Miss Allie, what you got?
Okay, coming up, we have a hot pick in the show. These are called the Clipper